What's going on, my people? It's your boy Smooth Blaze, and I would like to welcome you back to Play Your Cards Right Life Skills, Session 2, Part 4. Now, before we discuss some of the things that happen currently and things that happened previously, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my page. Also, select all notifications so you would not miss one video. Now, previously on last week, we discussed learning how to cut or to throw off when you're playing a game of spades. And that really essentially deals with how well you make decisions from a decision-making perspective from your mind that will lead to your actions. Now, for this week, let's get a pen and pad, write this information down in order for us to maintain and learn a little bit more about the things that we may be lacking. Now this week, after we play through these game of spades, now we gotta make sure at the end of each round that we gotta get our 4 books, at least 4 books. And what that spoke to me about was the importance of being resilient. The importance of being resilient. Now, the best way to define resiliency is the ability to face, adapt to changes that will overcome them. A person with a strong, resilient skills can handle disappointment because they don't let setbacks keep them from their progress. Now, I think I really like this definition because it really hits on these major points dealing with resiliencies, because you're going to have setbacks at times, but how you maneuver through them matters. So a question came to my mind. Is resiliency a skill that you already possess, or do you need to acquire this skill for yourself? Just something to think about. Now, as I was evaluating whether or not I had this skill for myself, it made me think of 5 ways to improve my ability to be resilient. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. First, always have a purpose. Meaning, you have your set goal that you are trying to get to reach at the end of the day or at the end of time for your life, for your legacy. Always keep in mind of what your purpose is. That's 1. 2, boost up your confidence. Meaning that no matter what goes on around you, be confident in who you are and the intangibles that you already have so that you can persevere through all these trials and tribulations that you're going to go through. Number 3, the importance of setting goals. When you set goals for certain things, you can see not only the light at the end of the tunnel, but the things you have to go through throughout this year, throughout this process, throughout the new year, so you can actually execute properly and see how you can get to that point. Number 4, working on problem-solving skills. We understand that in life, it's always going to be problems. Personally, work, and even from outer persons that you may not even thought you were going to encounter. But we have to be able to navigate through these circles so we'll be able to have a story to tell and to equip better resiliency skills through our problem-solving ability. Because if we can't solve simple problems, how can we tackle major ones? Last but not least, confined to those loved ones, meaning having strong support system from your friends and family. We all oftentimes forget about being able to confide to those persons that we're close to, that we care about, that have our best interests at heart, that don't really want anything in return, to continue to push and give you that balance and that equilibrium so that we can go through life and tackle these skills. So having all 5 of these way points will allow you to improve in the area of resiliency. Now, as I sit back and relax and chill, there are 2 more questions I have to ask you and myself. Are we ready to embrace resiliency in our lives? And if so, what are you willing to do to make the necessary changes? One thing we know about life is change is going to happen. We will get uncomfortable. We'll be in positions where we never thought we would be. We might be in a situation where we're making more money than we thought we was going to do. Or we might be in a situation where we're struggling more and more dependent on somebody else. However, we have to be ready and have to be resilient through all of this. Because through COVID, through all these things that we're going through life, deaths, there's so many things, so many variables on the outside. But we have to make sure that we're in control of what things we can so we continue to push resiliency throughout our lives. Now, before we close, I would like to say thank you for taking the time out of your busy day just to swipe and just check your boy video out. But just make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe to my page. Just make sure that you select all notifications, and me and you will be good. And those who have already subscribed, thank you so much. I do appreciate your time. But before we check out, remember this phrase. We cannot control the hand that was dealt for us, but we can move with a purpose. I repeat, we cannot control the hand that was dealt for us, but we can move with a purpose. It's your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I'm signing out. Peace and love.